All right, so this week crypto market outlook, and of course, BTC have hit a new all-time high, which is 69.1K. And what happened after that? After hitting all-time high, then we have seen a rejection and probably a little bit of dump. Okay, I think this would also spoke some retail and of course newbies in the market, and especially those over leveraging traders who are actually trading. Okay, so but of course, so what we are looking at is the healthy correction. Okay, so nothing goes up on the straight line. Definitely, we need a pullback. And if you look into this article here, right? So Bitcoin analysts mentioning that the price of Bitcoin correction is a healthy consolidation. Okay, so again, you have to understand that the market moves in a way that it has to create a higher high, higher low, a stairs, rather than going up on a straight line. So when it goes up on a straight line, when there's no correction, that's where the danger is. That's where the pullback or massive drop could also happen. Whatever goes up really fast will come down really fast as well. Okay, so if we dive in deep into this article here, so we can see what really happened yesterday. So Bitcoin went all the way down to about, what, 60K? From 69 all the way to here, 59.323. That is about 9.75% correction. Okay, so this is not really, I'm not really expecting this kind of correction, because the last cycle during the 2020 halving or the bull run of 2020, we have seen a correction from 20, 30%, 40% as well. But 9%, less than 10% is not really a shake off towards the weak hands or even the retail. Okay. So yeah, now we have already reached this euphoria stage or the peak or the all-time high. Okay, which is above 68,000. Okay, so you can see a lot of retails are actually coming in. Okay, retails are starting to come back, okay, to start trading. And of course, those who bought last cycle, again, imagine those who bought at the peak last cycle, most likely to be cashing out or to sell off. Probably they just want to get rid away of their Bitcoin and probably move on. But what we can see right now, when the pullback or retracement from 69K, 69.3 all-time high, went all the way down to 59.3. Now we are back somewhere to about 66, right? Say 6.6 at the moment. You can see the pullback or the buyback is quite strong. The buying pressure is quite strong. Why? It's because of the financial institutions. They're actually buying back from these weak hands. So the weak hand totally transition towards the financial institution. So it's transferring from the weak hands to those strong hands, okay? Especially from the financial institution, they're actually buying over. Okay, so what we are seeing right now is this stage called the FOMO stage. Okay, once you reach the all-time high, right, which is 69K, that's where all kinds of people will start to come in. Retail, okay, we have seen those meme coin traders are also coming in. Okay, you can see your friends will start calling you, what is the latest coin that I can able to buy, right? So all these people will be coming in right now, right, at the peak. So yeah, these are the things that you will be looking at, right? Your friends will be messaging you, what is the latest meme coin you can buy. Yeah, so this is a normal, even last cycle as well. Okay, so yeah, here you can see BTC, I don't think that this is a breakout to an all-time high, all-time signal. Don't FOMO this part of the move. Okay, so yeah, already at the top. So what to expect from here? Will the price continue to rally? That will be another question. Or should we expect another consolidation all the way to the halving before we see another rally again? Okay, so here we can see by Alex Tom. Okay, what happened? Last cycle, December 2020. Okay, BTC touched its prior all-time high of 20K twice, then ranged and traded, all right, with a drawdown of 11.3%. Lower over 15 days before definitely breaking all-time high. So should we see that the current cycle right now, should we see a consolidation period, okay, for this month leading up to the halving before we see another break again, okay, to a new all-time high? Okay, so let's see, because with the ETF being approved, most likely you might see the continuation rally to continue again. Okay, so maybe this time could be different. Or it could also continue with the last cycle towards where it left off. Okay, so all in all, you can see here, currently this is a healthy pullback. I would expect the market to continue to have a pullback rather than continue towards the upside again. Okay, because this is much needed wash off, and of course a pullback, because everyone is at a great situation right now. Everyone is making profit, right? Unrealized profit without realizing their profit. Okay, so this is the first one. Moving on next. So what's really happening right now with the miners, Bitcoin miners? Okay, so yeah, here we can see with the Bitcoin reaching to a new all-time high, that's where miners are also starting to realize their gains from Bitcoin. Okay, because you have to understand, when the halving approach, that's where the mining difficulty will get even more tougher. Okay, and when the halving date approaches, or the official date of halving starts, that's where the mining reward will cut into half. Miners will definitely have a hard time to mine, mining difficulty increase, and then that's where the Bitcoin price starts to be even more scarce and more valuable. So this is a common reason. Okay, you can see the correction that is really happening for the Bitcoin price. Okay, maybe this could be short term, or could also leads to a multiple weeks or pullback, or could be also a consolidation period towards all the way to halving. Okay, so here you can see, right, miners appear to have just sold long dormant Bitcoin sourced from old block rewards right when BTC plunged from its record high on Tuesday. Okay, so given the market's thin liquidity, it could have had outsized impact on Bitcoin's price. So yeah, these are the common reason why the Bitcoin price dumped, right? It's also due to the effect of the previous last cycle holders, which is the weak hands or inexperienced holders of Bitcoin. Okay, people who went in at the top, went in at the peak. Okay, right? People who went in at the peak, they see their investment break even, so they sell off. Okay, this could also lead to a plunge as well. Okay, so plunge to 62K, right? But it went all the way to 59K, all right, for yesterday's dump. So these are the common reasons why we see Bitcoin is actually dumping. And then, of course, another factor is liquidity. Okay, people are over leveraging. So this is another wash off, over leverage. And then you look at the funding rate as well. Okay, people are actually trading at a premium, okay, to long or short. Okay, that's where the brokerage or the derivatives platform are making huge tons of commission fees from traders who are actually going in, whether long or short. So these are the funding rates you have to take note as well. Okay, so this is common. Okay, so maybe I will expect Bitcoin to have another pullback. Okay, maybe to at least touch again to another 60K or probably below 60K. Okay, or to consolidate at least rather than going up again. Okay, because if it continues to go up before the halving, this could cause another concern again. How fast can this cycle last? That is another main thing here. Okay, then again, another thing here to take note is from the Ethereum side. So while we are viewing at the altcoin, many altcoins flying, especially the meme coins. So we are seeing the foundation of Ethereum. Okay, those whales, those long-term holders of Ethereum, right? Are they selling? Are they really selling, or are they predicting the top is in? That could be another question as well. Okay, so could this mark the top of Ethereum or the altcoin cycle? Okay, so you can see Ethereum Foundation executes multiple Ethereum transfers. So they're actually selling, or they are realizing their gains here. Okay, so this is happening on 4th of March. So this is by blockchain analytics platform. Okay, look on chain revealed that a series of transactions executed by a wallet address related to the Ethereum Foundation. Okay, so they took it from Twitter. Okay, then they're mentioning what initiated 3 Ethereum transactions to a single wallet addresses identified as 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗺𝗀. Okay, so these are involving what? Selling of 500 Ethereum. Okay, while the third recorded a transaction amount of 0 Ethereum. So at the time of writing, the price of Ethereum trading at 3.6K. Okay, so yeah, this is the current situation from those Ethereum Foundation, right? So I think most likely they are realizing their gains. Okay, probably this most likely to be short term. Okay, to be short term. So you can see it's uncertain whether this unexpected sell-off indicates a shift of the foundation's perspective on Ethereum's current valuation, as the foundation is known for selling Ethereum tokens during tops. So it looks like they can able to predict the top from the Ethereum Foundation or insider info. Okay, so additionally, the timing of the transfers could be an indication of a peak of Ethereum's price, right? Which often precedes a significant price correction. So maybe this could be a time where the market correct for the altcoins as well. Okay, because we also see Bitcoin have already hit a top at 69K, 69.1. So should we see Bitcoin to consolidate or to have a correction, then most likely Ethereum will follow up as well. Okay, so again, you can see now the market is still at a great situation. So you just want to be cautious as well on your purchase or your holding position, right? So if you are leverage trading, then you have to be very, very careful, right? That's the thing. Okay, next. Okay, so what's already happening with Solana? So I believe a lot of people are so much hype regarding about Solana. I believe most of you who are actually holding Solana as well. Okay, and of course, farming Solana projects to get the airdrop. So here you can see, right? Solana has been surging. Currently, the price is at what? $134. Okay, it's been surging past 21%. Okay, has been gaining momentum. So what is this hype is all about from Solana? Okay, so there are many reasons why Solana has been going up. Okay, because previously Solana was down. Okay, about 1.4% last 24 hours. Okay, so the key thing here to take note, what happened is that Solana have announced token extension on its Twitter account. Okay, on 1st of March. So they tweeted that added the token extensions on Solana, right? Unlock new use cases for enterprise and businesses that were not previously possible on public blockchain. So the keyword here to take note is unlock new use cases, which is utility. The keyword here is utility, because you have to understand for company or token project, if they want to pivot, if they want to transition, or they want to expand, or in order for the company to grow, they need to have use cases. What is the utility of the token is very, very important as well. So with this, they can able to drive to expand their business, right? They're focusing more on what? Enterprises and businesses, more to B2B or B2C. Okay, so that's how Solana able to get traction from the public, okay, from all those businesses, so that they can able to thrive as well. So Solana, nonetheless, you can see without them, without any businesses also, okay, Solana price will continue to go up. Why? Because of hype and narrative, right? So they don't even need to rely on all this, right? As long as you have hype, as long as you have narrative, and especially with the meme coins that is trading under Solana, you can see so much of hype that is building in the Solana ecosystem. Okay, we have so many meme coins that are actually trading, like Bong, cat with dog with hat. Okay, we have the WEN token, all in Solana. So many meme coins are in Solana, and many people are flocking into Solana ecosystem to actually trade. Okay, so that's why you can see huge traction. And I believe Solana will continue to soar during this bull run as well. Okay, so it is a no-brainer not to have Solana during this bull run. Okay, so this is a thing that you want to take note as well. Okay, so yeah, all in all, it's quite bullish. Okay, so continue to hodl if you still have Solana. Okay, because I believe those projects under Solana ecosystem, they are still yet to airdrop their tokens, especially like Margin5, Camino, right, 𝗶𝗺𝗃. So we can see all these liquid staking platform under Solana, like Marinate Finance. They have a total value lock of 1.4 million. We have 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, 1.12, right? Margin5 is 649 million. So all these people are actually locking up their tokens into this platform. Why? To qualify for the airdrop. Simple. Okay, so these are the things to take note. Then, of course, moving on next to the favorite part. I believe everyone here coming here for a quick gain, or probably coming here for life-changing gains. But nonetheless, end of the day is that not many of us will make it in this bull run. Okay, so you have to understand that. Okay, so we have good times, we have bad times, and I believe this is a good time now. Rainbows and sunshines are now appearing. Everyone seems to be overjoyed, over happy with their portfolio, are showing green. But nonetheless, we can see there are many mistakes right now, especially newbies or even OGs are making amateur mistakes. So this is a thing that I want to highlight during this bull run. Okay, and maybe you can also pay attention. Okay, so not to make this kind of mistake, right? It may be very basic or could be very cliche on this lesson here, but one of the things that you can able to take note, okay, is one of this short-term thinking. I believe many of you here are looking for short-term gains. Okay, going into leverage trade, okay, looking for 10%, 20% profit, and then you're out the market, and then you're coming in again at a higher point entry on the token. So you don't want to be a kind of person to actually do that, okay? Because I've seen many, especially last 2 cycles, so in and out of the market, getting for short-term gain. So you don't want to have all this kind of thinking. Here you come into this cycle, you want to make life-changing gains. You don't want to waste another cycle again, because this could be the last and final cycle, according to Larry Williams and Tom Lee as well. Because the financial institutions have already taken over in this crypto space. They have already got the ETF approved. So by all means, they will gain possession over the ETF. Okay, and they can able to manipulate the market. So you have to understand this could be the last and final cycle. Okay, of course, this is not financial advice, but you have to take note. You have to take seriously that this will be the final stage. Okay, what if I tell you that this will be the final stage, okay, of this bull run? So do pay attention. Then, of course, keeping crypto in online wallets. Never ever keep your crypto in online wallets. Okay, please do keep your crypto on ledger. Okay, if you're having a lot of cryptos in your wallet, in your Binance or KuCoin or whichever, then it's about time to store it into a safe wallet. Okay, if not, then put it into MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or Rabi Wallet. Okay, this is a good thing here. Okay, all right, and then of course getting scammed. This is the most common thing, right? Because we've seen many people who are going into money games. Okay, now is a hot season for crypto. A lot of money games now, Ponzi scheme platform that offers lucrative percentage. Like when you put your Bitcoin or Ethereum there to stake or to invest, they will offer you maybe 1% a day. So in total, you're getting about 30% a month, right? But you don't know that the platform, how long can the platform last? Maybe 1 or 2 months. So less than 2 months, the platform lasts, and then your Ethereum or your Bitcoin investment totally gone, totally burnt. So you don't want to fall into investment traps. Okay, because I can see a lot of scams will be coming up during this time. Okay, a lot. I can tell you this. Your friends will be telling you, oh, put in this platform. You'll be earning 30% a month. Okay, right? So you have to lock in your crypto. So never ever do that. And then of course, another thing to take note is the crypto gurus. Okay, so now a lot of crypto gurus now will come out like there's no ending. They will pretend and they will say they have this experience, right? And what they normally sell is mostly leverage trading. Okay, they will only sell leverage trading program. Why? Because they want to make a quick buck out of you. Okay, they are not interested to sell a program where you just buy and hold because it doesn't benefit them. Okay, so when you trade, when you buy and sell, they are getting commission. So you have to understand that. So leverage trading, you have to understand, is high risk, high return, high loss as well. So if you trade, if you make profit, fine. But if you make losses, does the crypto guru cares? They don't care at all. Okay, let me tell you this. These are the things that you have to take note. Money games, crypto gurus, these are the two things you have to take note. Okay, very, very careful. This is a season, a hot season now for these people. Predators, they call them vultures. They are coming to steal your funds. So you better not, if you are unsure, if you are not sure what to do, you can always check with those people who are well experienced. Okay, so always do check with your friends who are experienced in crypto, and of course also listening to your friends who are not who are not inside crypto as well. Okay, should I go into crypto or should I buy? Because many of your friends will tell you that crypto is not a good investment or crypto is a scam, but they do not have any experience in crypto. They do not have any hands-on. They do not know how to buy or swap or transfer. That is the worst advice that we can able to look for. So always remember, when you want to look for advice, make sure go to someone who is reliable, who has the experience in the crypto industry. Okay, don't ask from forex trader about crypto because you don't know about crypto. Okay, so you have to ask with the right person to the right person. Okay, all right. So there are a lot. So the number one enemy. Okay, so those of you who want to know what is the number one enemy in your mistakes, right? You can type one in the chat box or enemy. Okay, I will share with you what is the number one enemy that you need to overcome in this bull run. Okay, who is the number one enemy that is overcoming your rewards or your trades or your challenges in the crypto bull run, right? Very, very important is your mindset, right? Because you have to understand, end of the day is that when the price goes up, are you willing to sell or you take profit? That's where your mind will start to play games with you. That's where your mind will start to ask, if I sell now, right, the price can continue to go up, all right? Why you want to sell now? Maybe the price can go up some more, okay? If I sell now, I will lose about 10%, 20%, so might as well hold. So this is a thing where the mind will start to play games with you. Yeah, too many and do not which one to start or choose. Yeah, so this is the thing about mindset. Very, very important. End of the day, it's all about mental. Because the number one here is that if you do not overcome your mental or your mind will play games with you during this bull run. Okay, because I believe last cycle as well, same style. I asked my students to take profit or to take at least your capital. Take out your capital. You want to take out capital. Okay, so I have a SOP and strategy. What I need to do. What is my moment of decision when the halving comes or before the halving? So before the halving, before April 20th, I will be taking out my capital. Okay, that is my strategy. And then I leave the rest to run. Or I can take out my capital plus 10 to 20% profit, and I will let the rest run. So that already I have fixed in my mindset. So it doesn't matter whether the market goes up or goes down. I have already set an SOP that what I need to do. Okay, so I hope you guys understand, because I believe this is a thing that you need to take note, because I believe if you do not overcome your mind and you're going to continue to repeat again from the last cycle, you're definitely going to lose out. You're going to make the same mistake and going to be the same place again, back to square one again, because for not taking profit or for not taking or realizing your capital. The most important thing is do not lose your capital, right? If you already 1x from your investment, 2x, 5x, at least take out your capital. What is wrong with that? You got nothing to lose, because you're still riding with your profits with zero risk, right? Because many people do not know how to do it, or even people know but they do not want. Okay, so these are things. Okay, 10 mistakes. Then moving on next to the halving event. So we have about 43 days, and the date of halving will be 20th April. Okay, so 20th April is the halving. Okay, so prepare another 43 days. Okay, we're gonna have the halving. And then moving on next with the altcoin season. So right now we are actually considered altcoin season. We don't have to wait for this indicator to reach exactly 75. If we reach 75, we're already too late in this altcoin season. So who is really performing? You can see we have Pepe, the meme coin, outperformed Bitcoin about 393%. Aviv, a decentralized storage solution, okay, file storage solution, went up about 284%. Fetch.ai, Shiba Inu, wrong. You can see all these meme coins are actually outperforming against Bitcoin. So we can see if 75% of the top 50 coins perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days, then it's altcoin season. Okay, so what we are seeing right now is really a true altcoin season. Okay, so I think more and more going to come. Retail is about to come in. Retail is coming in right now. Okay, so you have to be prepared on what's really happening. Okay, what is really happening. Then next, we can see what really happened in the last 12 hours. Okay, so we can see there are a lot of activity that's ongoing. We have Fetch.ai as well. Okay, have initiated a 100 million incentive. Okay, and then we have also Graph. Okay, Graph the AI. Okay, the Graph CEO. Okay, have teased a major announcement. I think something is coming up. And then the Fetch AI announced GPU rewards. Okay, for stakers after 100 million infrastructure investment. This is huge for Fetch.ai. Okay, so it has been hit a new all-time high. Okay, so this is one of the altcoin recommendation as well since last year as well. So congratulations for you guys who hold Fetch.ai. Okay, so it's been about 20x from your investment. Huge by just buying and holding. Okay, so all in all, we have this dog we've had been listed on Binance. So you can see this meme coin now is pumping. Later on, we will look into this as well on the technical side. And then WorldCoin, what's happening? OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and Temasek Holdings are investment talks. So Temasek is actually a sovereign wealth fund under Singapore. Okay, so this sovereign wealth fund is actually managing Singapore's pension funds. Okay, they are quite huge. They are also invested in FTX, and this is also one of the blunder as well they made. Okay, huge blunder from Temasek. Okay, for investing in FTX. So these are the things to watch for the last 12 hours. Okay, and then of course, if we look here, what is really happening with Bitcoin is a slight rejection that we are looking at. Okay, have hit all-time high at 69K. Okay, this also coincides with the first and only cycle top indicator to have fired so far. So what we can see here, okay, so the cycle have already hit in this light blue band here. Okay, the cycle top band level 5 in just 5 days rose to about 69,000, 69.1K, right, which has now been achieved perfectly. Okay, being that this is the only indicator to have called for a cycle top. Okay, so yeah, this is a temporary resting place from early parabola. So again, if you know that this is just temporary, then you should be starting to look for strategy to dollar cost average your positions if you have not entered or do not have any positions at all. But for those of you who have already entered or who have already bought since last year, have accumulated since last year, then I don't think you don't have to do much, but just sit down and wait and just watch the show to go on, right? To continue to harvest. Okay, so for those of you I've mentioned since last year to accumulate, 2023 to accumulate, every Wednesday telling you guys to accumulate, right? So this is a thing that it is paying off right now. Okay, so for those of you who do not listen and coming in right now, then this is a price to pay. Now what you have to do now is to dollar cost average. That's your only way out, right? DCA every month now. So today March, what is your plan, right? If you have $1,000, budget to invest in example fetch.ai, what you need to do, maybe you might want to go in 30% for this month, then the next month on April or after halving another 30%, right? So the list goes on. So this is how you need to strategize now your positions in going in this bull run, right? You do not want to go in at one go or one price, okay? Then for those of you who are looking for airdrop, and for those of you who are staking Dimension, so congratulations, I think they are going to announce this airdrop for AIG. Okay, AIG source has confirmed 12% of total supply allocation for Dimension stakers. So if you have staked Dimension token, I think they will be allocating you this airdrop. Okay, so we don't know when is a snapshot and what is the minimum requirement, but this is the confirmation for AIG source. Okay, so yeah, do take note on the happenings, on the events. Okay, now moving on next, very quickly, I'm going to share with you regarding about leverage trading. So for those of you who really likes to trade, okay, so this is one way you can able to trade, and of course to have a chance to also earn airdrop. So you guys who likes to have the trail to trade long and short, because usually when people trade, they tend to trade to pressure themselves to get profit. Okay, but here in trading, you are not even pressured to earn a profit here. Okay, what we are looking at is to build volume. Okay, we want to build volume here. Okay, so this is called 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. So 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀 is actually a leverage trading platform. Okay, where you can able to long and short the market. A very similar platform like your leverage trading platform. Okay, so you can able to short many pairs, but for this example, I'm doing this on mode. Okay, they only offer Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay, so I can able to do long and short. But what we can do here is that you want to gain the volume. You want to build volume rather than the profit. That's the whole reason here. Okay, because normally traders will trade for profit. But here what I'm doing is to trade for volume. So I don't care whether I'm making profit or loss. What I want is the volume. Okay, why? Is because of this airdrop reward. Okay, so these are the airdrop reward. Okay, and then if you look at the ranking, okay, the leaderboard, I think it's this one here. Okay, so if you look at the current ranking of those traders, you can see normally top trader will show the P&L profit normally is high. But if you look at the current rank number one, you look at the P&L here, negative 0.28%. Why? It's because of the volume. They have traded about 8.8 million of volume to qualify for the airdrop. You can see they qualify for NFT plus 5,000 US dollars. So you have to understand in this leverage trading, they're not concerned whether you're making profit, high profit or not. They want their targeting is the volume, 8.8 million. So the higher the volume, the better it is to qualify for the airdrop plus incentive like NFT and USDC. So I'm going to show you an example. This is also a crypto education for you guys who really want to trade, right? So later you can able to get the link from me and you can start trading. Not only you get to earn profit from here, but on top of that, airdrop, right? That's what we want, to target airdrop. That's a whole important thing, right? Very important. So I need to have USDC here, right? I need to have USDC here. So in order to do that, I need to go to swap. So I'm going to swap here. Okay, this is actually Kim Exchange. It's actually a DEX for mode, okay, under the layer 2 for Ethereum. So I'm just doing this because I'm also running for the airdrop. Okay, so done. So I'm going to trade. Now, under here, right, I will have 60 USDT. Now, the key here is I can either long or short. I don't care whether I want to long or short. So let's say I want to long, right? So I will enter $60 here. Okay, and I want to go 20 times. So 60 times 20 is how much? 60 and 20 is how much? 1,002. So I got about 1,002 volume straight away, 1,002. When I open the trade, it consider one volume, which is 1,002. When I close the trade, count another volume, which is 1,002 as well. So total about what? 2,400 volume. So I'll approve. Let's approve it now. Let's do it. Okay, approve. Okay. So I'm approving. Okay, so now I can long, right? You want to long BTC. So make sure you have enough sufficient of Ethereum to do this. Okay, so it's a cost about $1.54 to trade. All right, so yeah, this is the thing. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of trade here that you can able to do. One of them is 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. One of them is I think it's 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀 hyperliquid. Okay, you can able to trade. Okay, so now I've already in the trade and I'm profiting at 1.69. You saw that 1.71, 1.5. So up to me whether I want to close now. I can close now also. I don't care. So I close it now since profit, right? So I close it because it's 20 times leverage. Yeah, so we have 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀, we have 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀, we have hyperliquid, right? So yeah, so my current leaderboard rank is 149 for mode. That was fast. From 2000 to 149. I think not many people are trading. So I've already profit. So if you look at the history here, all right, so you can see there is a brokerage fee as well, charge 1.1 for opening a 20x leverage. You can see the volume here. I opened 1001, closed also 1001. So 1001 times 2, 2200 volume there is done already. Okay, so I can see here on my volume here, mode. So it's already done. It's like, isn't that simple? Instead of trading in Gate or Binance, KuCoin, why not trade here? Why not trade here? Seriously, look at that. Now my profit is at what? Plus 0.03%. And I'm still not entitled yet to an NFT or USD. Why? Because I need to go to a top 50. And the top 50 minimum volume is what? 814,000. 814,000 volume I need to do. That is the volume that you want to chase, not the profit. Okay, so you have to understand that. So if you guys want to trade, please do so. I think this is quite encouraging. Rather than trading for profit, you can trade for airdrop. Okay, so this one you can target for 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀. Okay, they're going to airdrop also. Airdrop. All right, moving on next very quickly. Now we can see here the total crypto market cap hovering at 2.48 trillion. BTC is at 67.2, going up again. Ethereum again 3.8K. Okay, Solana 128 now. Okay, so let's look on to the crypto market cap. What's happening now? The total trade is now gaining momentum. Everything is up, right? Everything is pushing towards the upside. Everything is uptrend. Okay, so now we have seen a dump and then pump back with a V-shaped recovery. So all in all is very bullish for the total tree as well. Dominance, what we can see now, price topping up from here. So we can see that the setup is actually about to break towards the downside maybe, because you can see market is topping up from here for the dominance. Okay, so it's sideways and it's downtrend for dominance. Let's look at BTC now. BTC is hovering at 67.2. So all in all, you can see it's looking quite bullish. Okay, but again, you have to take note, this is the level that you need to watch for this month. It needs to maintain above here, 61.3, and all these levels here. So how high can Bitcoin go? That's the question here. Take this price to here. Okay, and see here. Next level, 93.8. Golden ratio. Okay, 93.8. That's the take here for BTC. Okay, so all in all, it's looking quite bullish, but you just need to be careful. Ethereum, also quite bullish. Next level, the final resistance, 4.6K, will be the next one. This month, it needs to maintain at 3.4. Okay, it needs to maintain at 3.4. So any coins that you want me to look at? Let me see. Any questions or not? All right, Visil, when I first introduced to crypto world, the best that happened to me are ICO and IDOs. Yeah, same to me as well. Last cycle, okay, a lot of launchpad like PokerStarter, paid network. So I've also gained about 100x from start at this. Are they still relevant as many gurus don't promote ICO? I mean, they still have it. Okay, you can see like PokerStarter, we have TrustSwap as well, still ongoing. Even you have mentioned GameStarter as well. Right, so all this will continue because it's hype and narrative, right? So ideas will come in because of why retails are back. Okay, we have newcomers are coming in, they're buying based on hype. Okay, and then the platform itself, they are onboarding a lot of projects right now. Why? Because of dumb money. Retails are in already. That's where you can able to push the price. That's where you can be able to see any kind of IDO now will go up, minimum 5x, 10x. Okay, so it's a time, the IDO season is here, and that's where you want to get in now. Look at all those meme coins. Look at 𝗶𝗶𝗺 now. What happened? Oh my goodness, look at this. Up like mad. 1 month ago. 1 month, this month. How much here? 224%. A lot. 224%. Look at Bong. Or cat with hat. What's it? With cat with hat. Or Binance just listed, isn't it? Let's look at Maxi. Maxi also open. Wow. that here. This is a Solana side, wow, 11x, 10x. So these are all the meme coins. Toshi, what happened? Toshi, what's that? USDT. My goodness, all went up. Here, all the way to here. 300x. Oh, this is just a beginning for all these altcoins. Okay, I think there are a lot. Okay, look at the bond as well. So I think meme coins you can go in, but go in based on your risk appetite. Okay, so I'm not encouraging you, but again, if I were to go in, maybe $50, $100. Okay, that's the max. Okay, depending on your financial stability. Okay, so meme coins are fun, but you have to understand there's no utility. Okay, so get in based on your risk appetite. So my take here is $50 to $100 per meme coin. Maybe 10 meme coins can go for maybe 500 to 1,000. All right. So I believe that's all for today. And once again, guys, thank you for your time.